It's been a couple months since the war has ended. Naruto and Sakura and Kakashi and Sasuke released everyone from the Genjutsu. That one. What they don't know is an old enemy is back, and this time he's about to wreak havoc. The question is, what is he up to? Why is he doing this? And will Naruto confess his feelings to Sakura? Hi, my name is Naruto Sakufan in Kentucky.
I'm Venus Diaz.
And welcome to Naruto the good version. Now, this, this is gonna be different. Obviously, this is gonna be different from the original movie, but it's also gonna be different from Tokai's version, which is also good. Now, how's this? Now, how's this gonna start? It's gonna start with Madara being revived, and he plans to seek revenge on Naruto. And not only that, but he has this feeling, but he wants the Hyuga, but Bayukan. Why? We'll find out in a few minutes. Right now, let's go to Naruto. Is like in the original one, Naruto's eating ramen, and
Well, actually, I think he was training and having a bunch of fangirls all over him, giving him gifts.
yeah. And Sakura sees and she gives him a death glare. Because actually she doesn't know why. She doesn't know her feelings about Naruto just yet.
Please tell me he doesn't have that god-awful haircut.
Nope. He's gonna look like his original version. Or at least Tokai's version.
Okay.
If he's listening, Tokai, if you're listening, don't sue me, okay? Anyway, after that, there's I believe like in the Tokai's version and in the original version, Kanemaru wanted Naruto to check something out, and he goes up and looks through all this stuff, and he calls it junk, and Kanemaru said, "Don't call it junk." And then Naruto was looking through the things, and he sees something that looks very dear to him. It was a blue scarf, and it belonged to Kushina. And yes, I'm using the scarf thing, but I am not gonna have it as a plot.
This isn't as dumb.
Yeah, but it's gonna be better in here. Meanwhile, Hinata sees Naruto, and after that, we'll get to Hinata. But first, we're gonna have Naruto and meet Sakura at Ichikawa ramen, and they ate ramen together. Hinata looks from afar, and she feels a little bit jealous, but she knows that she has this deep feeling that Naruto and Sakura are meant to be. What she should have done, and I think she was gonna do it. Studio Para not interfered.
Yeah.
Later on, she comes home and has a visit with Hanami, and she still, despite everything that happened in the war, her father still looks down on her. And not only that, but she blames herself on Neji's death.
Actually, that'd be an interesting thing for her to do in the actual movie.
Yeah, she feels it's all her fault, which in hindsight it kind of was.
Yeah, because in the actual movie, everybody just seems like they're too normal in the movie after what they just went through 2 years ago.
Yeah. Then Hinata breaks down and cries, And Hanami comforts her, saying it's not her fault. And she said, "Yes, it is. If I'd been more careful, if I didn't think about if I didn't think about Naruto, Neji would still be alive. What if my crush on Naruto ruined things?" And Hanabi didn't know what to say. I called her Hanami.
Their names are too similar. Just one letter difference.
Yeah. Then then they hear a noise in the house. And, who's that? They ask. Then they get in a pole. And then then they were shocked to see Mara Uchiha and what was his sidekick's name? He hired a new sidekick.
I don't know.
Huh?
Is Zetsu not here?
No. Uh, how about we call him Zero?
Okay.
And he's dumber than and well, he's a he can fight. He's dumber than Monkey D. Luffy.
So he's Rito, is that it?
What?
He's Goldar or Rito?
Yeah, he's Rito. Anyway, he captures he captures them and sends them and puts them in his hideout. Both of them, Hanabi, and I'm gonna do that a lot, aren't I?
Yeah, it's fine. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Hanabi and Hinata, and Kiba witness it, and he goes to Tsunade, who's still Hokage. She hasn't retired just yet, but she's thinking about it. Meanwhile, Tsunade says, "I've reached my decision. I'm going to retire at the end of the year, and I've chosen my successor. And if you don't like it, well, too bad," she says. But lady, Naruto is too young to. Why don't you ask Kakashi? Ha! I don't see Kakashi being Hokage. He's too perverted to do
He's
it.
not. He's not leader material.
Yeah,
I mean, look at his track record with his team.
yeah. They got lucky. They got lucky against. They got lucky that Naruto led. It's more Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke. Even though we hate Sasuke, we have to give him some credit.
Very little, since he's the
Yes.
one who pretty much caused the whole war.
Yeah. She hears someone reaching, and it was Kiba saying, "Lady Tsunade, Hinata and Hanabi has been kidnapped by Madara. He's back." Like, oh no.
My God.
Send him force tab. I need you to retrieve Naruto, Sakura, Shikamaru, and Sai, and no,
No, she's not gonna be of any use.
no, but Kiba will.
Right. We can give him his own subplot about getting with Hinata.
Yeah, he was going there because he was about to tell her how he feels. He's realizing his feelings for her.
Honestly, I kind of ship those two together.
Yeah, me too. And meanwhile, Sakura was at her room, and it's gonna be based off Tokai's version when she thinks about what Naruto said. I hate people who lie to themselves, and her crying over Sasuke. She feels stupid for feeling that. Well, she should.
Mm-hmm.
Then her mother gave her some Then her mother came in her room and gave her a hug, and she asked, "Do you have love problems? Is it a Naruto?" And Sakura asked, "How did you know?" She said, "I didn't."
I feel like a joke she tell because I think she knows about her daughter's feelings on him.
Yeah. She asked, "Was Dad the first guy you liked?" She says, "Actually, no, but he did, but he did, but he did have a crush on me like Naruto did with you." And I thought he was a stupid idiot, but then I see the man he is. Says he's similar to Naruto Kizashi,
Mm-hmm.
and Kaiba come in, then Kiba comes in and tells Sakura to look find Naruto, who is, and she rushes out to find him, and then she noticed him with a scarf, and she said, "Where'd you get that scarf? Did you buy it?" And so this, no, it was given to me by someone special. That gives her suspicious look, because unlike in the original one, when Hinata assumed it was his girlfriend rather than his mom, but
Yeah.
instead of doing what retrospect Greg said what they should have done when she when he said he could have bought it when
Yeah.
anyway Tsunade tells him the news. Then she asked Naruto to lead or should it be she asked Shikamaru to lead the team, or Naruto said, then Naruto slams the desk and says, "No, oh, I should lead the team. If I'm going to be
No, I,
Hokage, then I'm
no,
going
I
to be
feel like
lead."
he could at least grow up a bit here.
Yeah, Naruto's growing up. He says, I'm going to be Hokage. I'm going to lead this team to rescue Hinata and Hanabi. I should be, and with all due respect to Shikamaru, but I've been following people all my life. It's about time I lead them. And that and Tsunade gives him a smile and says, "You're right, Naruto. I'm gonna name you the leader. But Sakura, you're second in command." "Right," says Sakura. And Sakura looks at him in pride and says, "I'm proud of you, Naruto, for stepping up." She said it in her thoughts. Mean, Meanwhile, Mata, Hinata and Hanabi wakes up. She finds herself in Madara's lair, and then she hears evil cackling and says, "Ah, you're gonna be welcome. I have some lunch for you." Then, who are you? You can call. I have many names, but you can call me Zero. You know, I. And then he flirts with Hinata. To I couldn't help but notice you look pretty. And then he hears a voice, "Zero, get back to work." Oh, fine. I hate working for that idiot. Yes, boss. I need you to keep a look for Naruto Uzumaki. I have a feeling he's gonna come here and lead his team to a rescue. You need to be prepared. Yes, sir. Hinata Hyuga. Hanabi Hyuga. It's good to see you. Well, what do you want? I want your. I. It's very simple, my dear. I want your Biogun. and I'm gonna make Madara over the top evil.
Oh, good. Give him something because always found he was boring in the show.
Yeah, him being revived gave him more personality. You know, Hinata, all that story about us being reincarnated as aliens, that was, I made, it was all made up. What? Yeah, I made it up so in case I die, I could gather information about you after I gotten revived. But how did you revive? How did you get revived? That's that's confidential. Translation: I have no idea how I revived them.
I made the up.
Yep. So we're not consent. So we're not descendant of aliens and all that. She said, and he said, no. But Hoopy, it's stupid. And Hanabi says, oh, good. For some reason, that sounds pretty stupid. I mean, what's next? What's next? We go to other worlds with key shaped swords. What would Madara say to that? He
I don't
never.
know.
Meanwhile, yeah. Meanwhile, back in the forest, Naruto and Sakura were jumping, and Naruto was feeling determined to save Hinata and Hanabi. He said he talks to himself. Hey, Shikamaru comes up to, hey Naruto, it's getting late. Don't you think we should rest? Not, no, we don't have time. We gotta find Hanabi and Hinata. He says, I know, but we're not gonna find and rescue her. We're tired. We gotta find somewhere to rest for the night. And he says, okay, you're you're right. Then everybody, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna camp. Uh, Meanwhile, Sakura was sitting camp. Naruto was on the lookout. Was the first to be on the lookout. He looks up in the sky, and then he looks at Sakura with a smile. He looks up again and said, "Mom, Dad, there's no denying I'm still in love with Sakura, but I don't know if she. I think she still loves Sasuke. Oh, what should I do?" He's. We could see the pain and frustration of him trying to confess his feelings to Sakura, but he doesn't know how. While Sakura was was resting, she had dreams. She was having dreams of being married to Naruto, and for some reason, it made her happy. Do you know what happened?
What?
She had dreams about her, him, and their kid getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
Yeah, and then she also dreamt about her life as a doctor. Because in my head canon, she's a world respected doctor.
Yeah.
She look she looks at Naruto again and she decided to have a talk with him. Hey Naruto, yeah. Um, um, what are you doing? I'm just being on the lookout. So what's going on with you, Sakura? She said, I don't know. I'm just thinking about what Sasuke. Are you thinking about Sasuke? I heard. I don't know. Yeah. No, not really. That's surprising, Art. What? What? Why not? Well, it's complicated. I'm losing my feelings for him. That not that surprised Naruto. What? But you had a crush on him all your life. You loved. And she says, "Yeah, I did, but ever since we grew apart, and ever since we came back, I I thought I was gonna be happy, but I'm not. For some reason, I'm not as happy as I should be. I mean, I'm happy he's back, but I'm not waiting for him to come back or anything like that. Get what I mean? I think so." Then Sakura says, "Naruto, I'm sorry for all the pain I caused you." What? No, ever since we were kids, I mocked you, made fun of you, and she started weeping. And Kate Heaven gives her best performance as Sakura. I, I've always been a burden. I've always been useless. God, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of feeling this, having this feeling. I want to be strong, but how can I be when I'm such a whiny crybaby? I'm sorry. Then Naruto gives her a hug. It's kind of like Togai's version.
Oh.
She said, "Sakura, you're stronger than I could possibly imagine." Then he said, "You, in some weird way, you remind me of my mother." My mother? Your mother? He said, "Yeah." Then he releases the hug and smiles. And he said, "By the way, you have a charming forehead. It makes me want to kiss it." And that's when Sakura realizes it. It wasn't Sasuke that said it. It was Naruto in disguise as Sasuke. She
Yeah,
said,
Columbo.
"Hmm, why did this? Why couldn't I see that before?" Sas- of course Sasuke would compliment. Then they hear a noise. They look behind to see it was what zero. It was zero, and actually not zero. It's not one of the stupid moon people, but it is. They're a villagers. They tell they give them everyone hospitality, and Naruto asks, "Have you seen man? This man that goes by the name Madara Ichi?" Then he says, "Madara Ichi is still alive." He says, "Yeah, he kidnapped one of our friends. Do you know where his hideout might be? It, it might be it might be the same hideout he has all his life, but it's probably been destroyed and you found a new one. So no." "Damn it," says Naruto. Well, well, let's well, well after the morning, we're gonna continue our search. Okay, guys, you tell this team. Okay, and Kiba is worried about Hinata, and Naruto noticed. "Hey, Kiba, are you okay?" He said, "Oh, yeah." Then he gets all Shoffy says, "Duh, yeah, I'm fine, Naruto. Are you worried about Hinata?" And he's like, "What? No, 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 no. I mean, yeah, I am, but she's a tough girl." And then Naruto notices something. He was blushing, and he smirked. "Kiba, do you have a crush on Hinata?" I said, "No, no, 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 no. I mean, she has a crush on and that's why I haven't fessed her because she has a crush on you." And Naruto says, "Yeah, I know." And after the war, we had this flashback of, and after the war, I turned her down. And he says, "What?" We had this flashback of Naruto politely rejecting Hinata, and he says, "Hinata, I remember what you said to me after the pain attack. She says, "Yeah, listen, you're a nice girl and all, and any guy would be lucky to have you, but I can't return my feelings for you. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I think I'd rather love someone, rather love someone for whatever the be for actual love and not whatever, not pretending it's a robbery or something like that. Take that, the original version."
Mhm.
She said, "And I won't want you to fall in love with me because of again jutsu or anything else."
While fighting a giant crab.
What?
While fighting a giant crab.
Yeah. Thank you, Naruto, for at least being honest with me. Then she gives him a hug and says, "Don't worry, you'll find a guy to love you." And I think it's one of your. Then, then we come back to the present time as after Naruto explained this thing, and Kiba says, "Maybe I still have that chance with Hinata after all." Thanks, Naruto. Then Naruto says, "You're welcome," and goes to Shikamaru, and he asks them, "What's the next town?" Shikamaru said, "We go straight to. In the morning, we'll go straight then left. That's where we feel that." Actually, he's gonna ask Kiva what Akamaru smells because he has Hinata's scent since he's a dog,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be. And by the way, what'd you get that smell like Hinata, Kiba? I said, "Oh no, nothing at all." Then then we see a flashback of him grabbing Hinata's panties. And said, "Sorry, I had to put a perverted scene
Yeah.
because it's Naruto can be perverted. The
Yeah, I
series,
can see Kiba doing that.
yeah." Meanwhile, some girls start with once again. Sakura was at a pub, and some guy flirts with her, and she says, "If you know it's good for you, you better not mess with me." And, she says, and he was so drunk. He said, "Come on, babe. Why don't we go to my apartment?" And Sakura grabs her balls and smashes them. His balls and smashes them. Says, "Go away." Then again, that would be out of character of her, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or she punches him. She says,
Either works.
"Go away, pervert."
Or she does
Meanwhile,
it the rogue way.
what?
Or she does it the rogue way where she just tosses a guy through a wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, Madara was working on the trying to retrieve the Bayukin powers by. It's gonna be similar to. It's not gonna be like Hanami gouging their eyes, but or him gouging Hanabi's eyes, which one of those many stupid things that we.
Yeah.
Like everything in that movie is stupid, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so how do you get the eyes back, like reconnecting all the nerves and stuff?
Yeah, It makes no sense. Then Madara gets an update from Zero that Naruto Uzumaki's on his way. He says, "Good. Now it's time to put it to the test." And then he sends a legion of ninjas to attack the village they're at. And Naruto, Shikamaru, Sakura, Sai, and Kiba get fight them all. Naruto uses shadow clones, of course, and they all did a Razugan. Sakura used her chakra intense brute strength. Said, "I." Then she sees someone attacking the little girl or surrounding, and she wastes no time and punches it before it could hurt. It's gonna be like what she did in the pain attack when she saved that little girl.
Mm. Yeah.
Which,
Which was that even in the anime? I forget.
yeah, it was.
It's been a while since I watched that.
Yeah, and I love that they added that in it because it made I like seeing Sakura being caring towards others.
Yeah.
And she says, "Are you okay, sweetie?" Then he said, "I can't find my mommy." She says, "Oh, don't worry. Uh, soon I'll help you find your mother. Do you know where they went?" "No." "Okay, calm down." Then someone tried to jump jump on her from behind, but she punches him. Then she said, "Now." Then she picks up the girl and says, "Naruto, Shikamaru, I'm gonna help this little girl find her mother. You guys fight. You guys try to send off Madara's goons, but okay, we keep one. Remember, we got to keep one of them alive so they can tell us where Madara is." "Yeah, tell you." And Sakura searches for him. Then till she sees, "Hey, look, there's my mom and grandpa." And we see the grandpa is it's Stanley, or Grandpa Stanley. Oh, thank. Are you okay, Pumpkin? Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Thanks a lot, Sakura. And she's, "How do you know my name?" She's, "Oh, I know lots. I know it. I know about everything." I am so to watch her.
Mm-hmm.
After the after the after they killed all but nearly one, Naruto interrogates. "Now, where's your boss?" "I'm not telling you. I'm not telling. No, no way. I'm not telling you. There's no way you're gonna make me." And the cuts to him flying. It's gonna be like what Batman does to interrogate his villains.
Mm.
Now he says, "Tell me where he is, or else we're so helping. I will hold you responsible for all the people you killed, including the two Hyuga girls." Okay. They're at their village. They're in the village that's a couple miles away from here. You turn right. That's all I know. Thanks. Then he punches him and throws him in a jail cell. Naruto said, "Hey, that was easy." So far, the funny parts are really funny in this one
Mm-hmm.
version. Then, then Naruto looks at Sakura, who is smiling at the little girl reuniting with her parents and grandpa. He said, "What?" She said, It's just I want a little girl like that someday."
Does he have like a little vision of Hanami?
Yep. and she realized that she had Naruto's eyes. Then she shakes it off and said, "I can't. Am I falling for?" She realizes, is she falling for Naruto? It's gonna be like when it's kind of similar, like when Winry realized, is she falling for Ed?
Okay.
What will happen? Yeah, Madara. Meanwhile, me, after that, Sakura's they reached the they reached his hideout. Well, they haven't reached it yet, but they had another stop. This time Sakura actually it's in a hidden city. It's gonna be like in Tokai's version. What I know in Tokai's version, I know it's similar to the original last.
Okay.
She says, I don't think anyone's. So this is where he's hidden. I don't think anyone's been here for like 30 something year. And
Maybe longer.
yeah, then Naruto notices something. He picks it up, and it's a picture, and not just any picture. A picture of Kushina when she was little. No, this can't be. Then he looks at it again and says, "Of course! Why now it looks familiar. This is the village my mother grew up in."
They're in the land of eddies?
Yes! Yes! Maybe we'll get to learn about the Uzumaki clan. Would
If
you say?
anything survived.
Yeah. In fact, I think that's a good idea. That would be a good idea.
Yeah.
We could learn more about Naruto's heritage,
Mm-hmm.
which should have been in the original last.
Or before it.
Yeah, but better late than never. Here, Naruto and Sakura. Okay, guys, we're gonna look for more information. You try to find when you find Madara's hideout. You tell me, okay?
Mm.
They all said okay. As they look through the house, they hear they hear a voice say, "You know, it's been so long since we had many visitors." Huh? You know, it's also hadn't been long since I haven't seen anybody in a while. Uh, who are you? I'm many things, but you can, you can call me. Well, just to give you a spoiler warning, it's Kushina's father.
Wow, he's still around?
Yes, and I'm gonna name him Haru. No, not Haru.
Alright.
Actually, how big be Haru, her brother instead? It's based off of Kingdom Hearts, not the original.
Okay. Okay.
And who would voice him?
Are we not going with Nolan?
Yeah, no. She said, "I'm just looking for some Uzumaki." Ha! The only Uzumaki here is me. Wait, you? Yeah, or at least I was before my parents died. Who are who are you anyway? My name's Naruto Uzumaki. Then he Haru winds his eyes. Did you say Uzumaki? Tell me, who was your mother? Who was your parents? My parents were named Minato Namakezi and Kushina Uzuma. Then Haru breaks. Then Haru falls down on his knees, breaks down and cries. My my big my baby sister, my big sister. What? Your big sister? Yes. Wait, wait, you're my. Then he gives Naruto a hug. Hello, nephew. Honey, come here. I gotta introduce you. But wait, I thought you were last Uzumaki. Uh, well, actually, I'm not. Honey, come here. And he introduces his wife. Um, um, Emma. How about Emma? Would Emma
Okay.
be a good name for her? And she's voiced by Michelle Ruff.
Okay.
So you're my mom's brother, huh? He asked us. She as Emma was giving them tea, and she said, "Oh, yes." And then she noticed Sakura and said, "Oh, who's that? Your girlfriend?" He said, No, we're not dating." And then she said, "Uh huh, sure." "No, we're not," says Sakura. So, what's going on? So, what happened to the Uzumaki clan? It all started a long time ago. He told the story of how the Uzumaki clan died, and with him being the only survivor, Madara. I'm gonna have it be Madara be the one to kill them, or Obito, or how about Obito?
Well, Bio killed Kushina, so
Yeah, I think that'd be fitting that he killed. What are you saying? Obito kill Uzumaki? Then he says, you know, the yes, his name was. He told us. I remember before my father died. He told us his name was Obito Uchiha. What? Naruto was feeling regret calling him. Actually, he never did call him the coolest guy ever in this version.
okay.
He doubly hates Obito, as he should. So Obito was the one who caused all this. And and to think he's sided with us after the war. I still, I still won't ever forgive him for what he did. So then he starts to cry, and he caused me pain and suffering. He killed the people I love. And Sakura comforts him. It's not Naruto. It's okay. You st- you may not have your family, but you will always have your friends. You will always have me, Sakura. Then she gives Naruto a sad smile and kisses his cheek. That surprised Naruto. And then they were about to kiss. They were about to lean over, about to kiss, but they were interrupted by Sai, telling him we found the lead for Hinata. And then Naruto looks at him with the vein on his forehead, says, cock blocker in his thoughts. Then they finally reach Madara's village. Naruto's, is this it? Yes. We have we confirmed that it's him and Zero. And then after all that, they were on their way and they get they get stopped by none other than since since we don't know what happened to them, at least in this version, Kobudo will make a good appearance, but he won't. He's not much of a threat.
Oh, good.
You know, he's after he made a deal with Madara to experiment on Hinata and Hanabi, and he was the one that told him, and he was the one that told him those Uchiha and the Uchiha and Hyuga's powers combining together will make a strong, powerful force that'll that, that'll make him unstoppable. So why are you doing? Then he then he says for pleasure, because I'm making me evil just for the sake of doing it. Because face it, that's why they're villains. That's why they're great villains.
Yeah, not the whole change the world kind of thing and do over.
Yeah, or have a sad backstory, and he wants revenge on everybody.
Yeah.
I hate those.
When it's done well, it's okay. It's pretty. It works when it's done well.
It doesn't work in Naruto.
No, because they keep on doing it.
Yeah, quote BoJack Horseman. You can't keep doing shitty things and then feel bad about it. Right.
That's pretty much Naruto in a nutshell.
Yep. Then Naruto gets all his speech. Oh, shut up! You think you think everything all that you think everything bad happened to you gives you the right to kill innocent people who've done nothing to you? That's why I don't feel any sympathy for you. Because just because it happened to you doesn't mean it should happen to anybody else.
Just because your life sucks doesn't mean you gotta make things. Everyone's miserable.
No, I disagree. Because everyone should be happy, no matter what. That's what my goal of Hokage is: to make sure everyone has a happy life. No one can suffer the same childhood that I did.
Okay, Batman.
Yeah, that's. But Naruto doesn't make a good point in this. Then they all fight Kabuto, and he summons experiments that are very powerful that he created. But and, and they're clones, and they're clones of the original selves. And Naruto's clone looks like the original last clone, or the
Oh,
original.
good. We can kill that thing.
Yeah, and Naruto says, quips, "What happened to your hair?"
It's like the real Godzilla killing Godzilla '98.
Yeah, yeah. And you know how, and as a Godzilla fan, I enjoyed it that much.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and it's gonna last like long too, because then he says, "I knew I should have made the one from that universe I saw." He saw the last the the last. I call it the last universe. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I get it. The one that actual movie is based off.
Yes. and he found out that he was the weakest one. No, no matter. Then then Naruto says something. I just realized something. What happened to Orochimaru? Then then Kabuto explained that he after he was revived, he died again. It's like
Hmm.
what? Yeah, yeah. It took too much of his life being revived after all that, so he died. And Naruto says, "Oh, good. Can you
Oh,
imagine?
thank God he's finally gone.
Yeah. Can you imagine what happens if we let him live?" and
All
and
the people he killed, all the experiments, if we have
yeah,
our hands.
and then and then they say I was friends with him. Was that a mistranslation, or did Hinata really
I
say that?
I'm not sure, but I'm inclined to believe that she did.
What I
'Cause
heard,
I know Greg posted something on his YouTube community page about that.
yeah, I saw
Yeah,
them having.
like
When I saw
Naruto and Orochimaru were friends, huh?
that, I was like, "What? What? What? What?"
What? What? How? When?
But it caused my brain to
Your brain is starting to spark and smoke.
yeah,
Here's what happens: you get people who don't know the series.
yeah. Even they could see, but they were friends. Even before I was into Naruto, I could tell that they weren't friends.
Oh yeah, he's a good friend. He just made kidnapped my best friend, made me go four tails, hurt my teammate, make a jutsu that caused an entire war. Yeah, he's a good friend there.
Yeah,
Killed the guy, my village leader, who I considered a father.
yeah. Man, that's so. What we're doing is kind of stupid, but it's not as stupid as this.
Ours is good, stupid.
Yes.
I, I still think so far. I think this is a lot better than the actual movie.
It is. Is it better than Tokai's version? I would go that far.
There's really only so much he can do to fix this mess.
Yeah. Anyway, you know who's to be the one to find Haname and Hinata? It's gonna be Kiba.
Kiba?
Yeah. Because after all, he's the one that saves her. Hinata! Hey, Haname! He released them from their prison. And then he hugs Hinata. And of course, Hinata blushed. And she said, I haven't had this feeling since I was with Naruto. Could it be Kiba be the one? Because, like I said, I ship her with Kiba more than I do with Naruto.
Yeah.
And Naruto then Naruto defeats Kabuto, and Kabuto has his final speech that it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. And Naruto said, blah blah blah. Go ahead and die.
Or just kill him mid sentence.
Yeah. Or says, shut up.
Like, oh, I thought he was never going to shut up.
Yeah. After that, Naruto.
Did I sacrifice a clone of herself?
Yes. Sakura fights her clone. And the clone says, "You don't love me. Are you still infatuated with that Sasuke? Isn't he like that dreamy?" And Sakura says, "I used to think that, but not anymore." Which is, why not? He's so good looking and handsome. And Sakura says, "And what else is good about Sasuke?" And the clone says,
What else needs to be good about him?
and she stammers, he has a sad his backstory is sad. His family was murdered by his brother, and says, "Yes, so what? I mean, it sucks
So
that it
what?
happened to him."
How many families were lost in the Nine Tails attack or the war?
I mean, hell, even Naruto lost his parents when he was born. He never knew his family.
I
And
feel like this is just Sakura just chastising her past self, how she was.
yeah,
Kind of like how Kratos did in the new Valhalla DLC.
really.
Yeah, where he actually faces his consequences in Valhalla and
Yeah,
moves on from them.
and he says, "I'm not that person anymore."
Yeah, it's basically like that.
Yeah, and what else? And she says, and when I hate to get off topic again, but when Sasuke says, "What gives you to right to have a to feel sympathy for me when you don't have anybody to yourself?" When I heard him say that, it's like, "You bastard!"
When did he say that?
Was when he was ranting on to Naruto,
Oh, in their
and
first fight?
yeah,
Oh, that one. Like, what makes you think you know anything about it, huh?
but
That
I heard
one?
him. Yes,
Oh, oh my god, I hated that scene where he just freaks out like Naruto doesn't know anything. Like, fuck you, dude.
yeah, he doesn't have parents. He doesn't. He was chased by the villagers. Well, you were respected.
And had a family that cared about you.
Yeah, and you chastise Naruto. And you criticize Naruto over that, dude. You deserve to die.
He should have.
Yeah, that's
I think Naruto suffered more.
yeah. I think after that, Naruto should have ended his friendship with
Like,
Sasuke.
yeah, probably should have just did that when he realized he was going to kill him.
Yeah, and he was too far gone.
I mean, he was too far gone in the first part at the Valley of the End.
Yeah, something I might do a rewrite of that. What if Naruto gave up on Sasuke early
That'd
on?
be that would be good. He could
Yeah,
actually get stronger and get
better
meet his potential.
and character development. It'd be good for Sakura's character development too.
Agreed. Since really Sasuke just held those two back.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, after, where were we? Oh yeah.
Sakura
Sakura.
facing your clone.
Yeah. After Sakura beats her clone, she says, she does speeches. "I'm not that weak little girl anymore. I am gonna. I am no longer Sakura Haruno, the Sasuke fangirl. From now on, I'm gonna be Sakura Haruno, Naruto's girl." Actually, no, she's not gonna say that yet,
Not yet.
because well, she does has feeling for Naruto. She's not gonna have her life revolve around Naruto,
No, of course not. Not like Hinata does.
right? She's gonna say, "I'm gonna be the future head medic of the hidden leaf. I will
Or
save more.
or
Huh?
seventh Hokage.
Yep.
I can see Naruto having her be like Hokage in his stand if he's away.
Yeah. And I will.
Because I can see her leading.
Yeah, me too. And I can see her saying, "I will save more people. I will save more people than I can. I know I can't save everybody, but I will. I will be determined to save most. It's not really. I'm gonna make her realistic to thinking she can't save everybody.
Yeah, even Superman can't save everybody, and he knows that.
Yeah, and Spider-Man too. In fact, he said it in Spider-Man Insomniac, and when he fought Mister Negative.
Mm,
Remember that when he was in Mister Negative's mind? It's I can't save everyone.
yeah. So with Peter, he always loses somebody.
Yeah, at least he's in that version. He still has Mary Jane,
Yeah,
and and he's not gonna be the main focus in Spider-Man 3, which is really stupid.
yeah. I don't see Miles being able to hold up the game.
No, he's not that interesting in character.
He's really not.
And I wish he was more like Terry McGinnis,
Yeah, yeah.
being
Terry is how that is done right.
right.
At least there, Bruce is retired.
Yeah, he's too old. Oh God, I miss Kevin Conroy.
I know. I mean, right? New Wokesteady isn't doing Kevin's legacy any favors.
No, I don't know what I hate worse. That what they did to him. Actually, yeah, I hate that worse than what they did to Naruto because Naruto's fictional and Kevin's a real life person.
Yeah, but still, I feel that injustice to both of them is equal. Like with Luke.
Yeah, I pray it does not happen to Sora.
Oh God, I will give up on everything if that happens to Sora.
Yeah, I doubt it'll happen to Luffy though.
Now, Oda's probably not going to let that happen to Luffy.
Right.
Besides, Luffy already got to his lowest point already, so
I don't know what it is,
you'll see.
but I bet it's nothing compared to Naruto.
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, who was Sci-Fi? A clone of himself?
I don't know. Maybe. And it shows how he's grown since he met Naruto.
Yeah. Then then he says you chose your brother died for nothing. And he said that's not true. My brother died for me. He died for his family. He died for his friend. He died for the village. He did it because he loved me. He said no. He did it because he was ashamed. After all, didn't you say? Didn't you tell Naruto he should give up on being Hokage if he can't win a soccer? It's based off that Tokai scene. Remember?
I think so.
Yeah, it's when Sai says if you give up on soccer, basically said if you give up on soccer, you might as well give up being Hokage. Which is he does have a good point.
Yeah, he does.
And then he says Naruto's not like I'm not like that, neither is Naruto. I forgot what Sai's dreams and hopes, but I I think it's to be an artist or something.
I don't know. They really didn't go into anything with it.
Now he says, "I'm going to use my art for good and peace and entertainment." Then he uses his art ninjutsu and use it against the clown, and it was a tough battle, like I said, but but he prevailed. And Shikamaru is the last battle. The clown tells him that Asuma will be ashamed of him after what he led to the battle, after what he did. He said,
Hmm.
"If only you were there, you would have saved Asuma. And now you're gonna let down his child and his wife." No, I'm not. I'm gonna be the best mentor I can be, and I'm gonna help Naruto. I'm gonna help Naruto be when he's Hokage. I will be his his advisor. I think that he's his advisor, and
Yeah.
yeah, and I think he's the only friend out of all the Naruto that he hangs out with now in Boruto.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's sad. Even though I don't ship it, even though I will never watch it. Him not hanging out with Sakura after all these years shows that they don't really care about her.
No, they don't.
Anyway, yeah. Then he then he brings out a cigarette and lights it up, acts cool. Then he uses his shadow. Then he uses takes over his clone shadow. He said, "What are you? How are you doing this? What? Why?" And he says, "Simple. I figured you were my younger self." What? How did you know? Because well, one thing, you look like me. You have the same memory. You have the same fighting memories. But I got more experience the two past months. And he wants let's go. He says, "Yeah, but see, something Anara." Then it's based off what John Malkovich said in Con Air, and he lights up the clone and walks away like he's in an action movie while he explodes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, wanted to make something cool. I I made Shikamaru's character better than what whoever did the last. Because I heard he was. You told me he was an idiot in that movie too.
Everybody's an idiot.
But yeah, but Shikamaru was supposed to be the smart one.
Yeah. They didn't write him smart.
Mm-hmm. After that, um, Kiba Kiba runs with Hinata hand in hand. They're not together yet. They're just trying to not be separate. And Hinata is holding Hanabi's hand.
Hmm.
I could see her. I could see her not sick of being weak, and her character development to I'm to her being stronger. You remember in the Silent Jedi when she beats on it, I forgot his name, and he turned her angry Hinata and said, "No, the Silent Jedi. I don't think you can make Hinata intimidating. Not even
No.
you.
No, dude. No.
I mean, he's a good right. He he writes Naruto's character and Sakura's character on point. Everyone's except for her as being except for her because she's not that strong and that angry Hinata is so out of character. I've heard they did that in Boruto.
Yeah, it's a thing they do. I've heard as well.
They're trying to make her look like or act like Kushina.
Yeah, that just doesn't work.
No, no, it does not. After their escape, they finally confront Madara. So, Naruto Uzumaki, we meet again. I seem to rescue my However, it is too late. What do you mean it's too late? We rescued Hinata and Hanabi. You didn't. You didn't take your bike. True, but I cloned it. What? You see, I knew there was a plan B. I knew part of my plans would go south, so I cloned it to make sure you, in case you rescue her before I did get to her. Then, then the sigh of then Shikamaru says, "Then what was the point of kidnapping her?" Because that's a good point. I love it when they, I love when they point out plot holes. So just a, it's just a because it would lure you right into my trap. He said, "Trap," and then Zero unwraps himself, and it turns out to be Sasuke. Sasuke, you work for Madara? Yes. But
Why am I
why?
not surprised there?
Yeah. But why? Because I finally found my purpose in life. To destroy the I pretended to be your ally after the war ended, but I faked it. And
So
then
you were
Sakura,
just acting like a over the top idiot for no reason this whole time?
yes. Wait, what?
Since he was acting like Zero, he wasn't himself.
Oh yeah. Then yes, I had to fool Madara so I could. Then he stabs Madara in the back, so I could kill him. Yep, I Antonio Banderas him.
What from Uncharted? You uncharted him?
Yep,
So I'm guessing Sasuke is the main villain here.
yep.
Well, I should have seen that one coming.
And I can see Shikamaru or Kiba saying that. So you use Hanami's. So you use the Hyuga's Biogun to combine your Choroi, you so you could use it to take over the world. That is the
Of
stupidest
course,
plan I ever heard.
I would
And
have said, of course.
Sasuke said it was either that or marry Hinata, so we can make Uchiha Hyuga children. But I'm not interested in her.
Honestly, I'm fairly certain he'd do that regardless if she consented to that.
Yeah,
Because this is Sasuke we're talking about.
that's true. But knowing Sasuke, he's probably gay. I remember, huh?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I don't think he's gay. He's just not in love with Sakura. Actually, yeah. Then Naruto says, "Enough, Sasuke. I can forgive a lot of. I can forgive a lot. I can, but this and what Obito did is what I can't forgive you for that. I'm going to, I'm going to fight you, Sasuke, and not this time. I'm going to kill you." He said,
I'm guessing they didn't lose their arms at the end of the war.
"Nope."
Okay.
Then then Kiba was about to fight for what he did, but Sakura stopped and said, "Only Naruto should fight him. We have to have faith in him." And she says, "You're right. Go Naruto, kick his ass." Then Naruto got in the shadow clone. Sasuke said, "Fire style, fireball jutsu." He burned all a bunch of his clones, and it's gonna be similar to the Naruto and Sasuke fight in the original. Only how it's gonna end is like this: Naruto's getting weaker and weaker, and says, "You're getting pathetic." Then he grabs Naruto by the throat. You know
So is this
Naruto.
their first fight, or they like their final fight at the end of the series?
Final fight.
Okay, can this one not be as much of a farce?
Yeah, I want Naruto to feel weak though. When
Okay,
Sas- when Sasuke tries to kill him, but then he feels. But then he was about to attack. He feels someone's hand, and he sees a. Then he looks over, and it's a red-headed lady with fiery with fiery fox hair and eyes and scary looking eyes. You know who I'm talking about.
yeah.
He said, "Stay away from my son." Then she pushed. And she says, "I had a talk with your mom, with your mother, Migi, Migi,
Yes,
Migato,
Mikoto.
Miguto, and
Mikoto.
she is." And you know what she said to Sasuke? Or she told me that she is ashamed of you.
I don't see Sasuke actually caring about that.
Yeah, but wasn't he really close to his mom?
He was more close to his brother than his parents.
Yeah, that's true. She told me that she was hoping you would grow up to be a kind and respectful young man, not wanting to end up like your brother. Instead, instead, you become someone worse. Like, she was the only one that was against the Uchiha takeover, and she was planning to take you out, and was planning to escape with you and to lead you with a happy life. But instead, but instead, you be she died, and you became what she was against. After she saw you try to kill Sakura, that's what did it for her, being ashamed. Because I could see that happening too.
Yeah.
And Kushida said, "And don't give me all that. You weren't in your mind, bull crap. You knew exactly what you were doing." Of course, that's based off what Retrospect Greg said. And he said, "You read me like a book, Kushina. I don't. Perhaps you're not as dumb as your idiot son."
And
That's
that just make her livid at that point, saying that.
yeah. Then she then she punches him. But she said, "I would punch you some more, but it's not my fight. It's Naruto's." And she get she says, "I'm so proud of you, Naruto, for becoming the man I've always wanted you to be. Now after this battle, I want you to do something for me." "What's that? What's that, Mom?" confessed Sakura. "Tell her how you feel." Sa- Sakura says, tell me like I feel." "What?" And Naruto says, "I will. And thank you. And tell Dad I said hi." She says, "Will do." And she says, this is kind of this is kind of like me helping, like him helping you in the war a couple months ago, because that's what really that's what I based it off of. That was
Hmm.
her. Now it's her turn to fight with Naruto, and she said one more thing. Then she starts to fade away. One more thing before I go. Give me some grandchildren.
I was like, Mom.
Don't name him anything stupid like Bolt.
Okay, now you're just being ridiculous, Mom.
Then she giggles and waves to her son as she fades away. And Naruto got his second wind and created a new powerful jutsu.
Hmm.
It and it's Do you know what the jutsu is gonna be? It's gonna
No.
be it's gonna be the most powerful Rasugan ever.
Hmm.
It's gonna be as big as a basket. No, not a basketball.
Is it gonna be bigger than his giant Rasengan?
Yes.
That's gotta be like twice the size of that.
Yeah. And he's and he says, you know how he created it?
Hmm.
But created by think about all the people he cares about the most. Sakura, Kushina, Minato, um, um, Kiba, Shikamaru, and all of them. And he uses Rasugan to knock off Sasuke. Then Sasuke, then Sasuke kneels down and says, "Figures. I would lose to you, Naruto. Do you regret what you did?" Yes. Yeah. No. No, I don't. I don't regret anything. I don't regret trying to kill you or Sakura. That really, you got my. Why can't you admit that I'm better than you? Asked Naruto. What? And admit my
Because
pride?
you're not.
Right. Because I won more battles against you than anyone. Maybe so, but I won the war. But I won the war, and then if this is how you want to live your life, then I'm not joining you. I I'd refuse to go down the path you did. I'm gonna be a better man than you will ever be, and that's my promise of a lifetime. He's like, ha! Then you'll someday I'm gonna get you. Then he finally dies, and do you know who?
I
One
feel nothing.
Yep. And Kiba says, "Ding dong, the witch is dead." Which a witch? Sorry. We did it. We saved the world. Then Naruto faints. Then Sakura holds on to him and says, Naruto, Naruto, don't leave me. Relax, says Shikamaru. He's still alive. He's just unconscious. He just needs his rest. And Kiba says, "Oh, that's good because we don't need to think he's dead. Then he comes out alive. That's happened. That almost happens in every hero book I read." Then he opens his eyes and Sakura. And Naruto, did I tell you that I about your charming form? Naruto. Then she hugs him, and it's gonna be based off the hug and kiss from Tangled. What was that?
My phone.
Oh, you know how she hugged Flynn, then she
Yep.
laughs and kisses his face, kisses his lips. I mean, which Flynn and Rapunzel is my second favorite Disney couple.
Yeah, they're a great couple.
Yeah, they're Naruto and Sakura in a way, or they're more like Sora and Kairi.
Hmm.
Then they, then they, then they check back with to Tsunade to let them know the job's done, and then Tsunade said, "Very impressed, Naruto. Which is why this is the last mission I'll grant you." What? That's right. I'm retiring. You are? Then who's going to replace you? Then she pretends to think. I don't know. Someone who's a hero. Someone who's in this very room. Who's done most of the work. And then he said, "Oh, you're not going to make Hokage. You're not going to make Kakashi Hokage." And Tsunade says, "No, stupid. I'm going to make you Hokage." And Naruto's like, "What? You mean starting in the next 3 months, and Naruto Uzumaki, you will be the sixth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf." And Naruto stood there in disbelief, and Sakura hugs him from behind. Way to go, Naruto! I'm gonna be Hokage.
You also see Tsunade offering that to Sakura too.
What?
I can see her offering to train Sakura too for that.
Yeah, and Sakura, you will be the seventh Hokage. Why me, the seventh Hokage? Because Naruto will have some mission that he will leave it up to you to look after the village. And when and Sakura says, "I feel honored," and we promise we are going to lead this country to peace like you. Well, she never led it to peace, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Then after that, Naruto is thinking about it. You know, he, you know what he's thinking about. Even though he's dating Sakura now, should he wait until he thinks about marriage though?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's gonna wait and to think about it. After a few months. Naruto has his Hokage ceremony, and Sakura says, "Naruto, Naruto, wake up, you idiot! It's time for your Hokages." Okay, I'm up. Good, dude. Thank God you woke me up. I could have asked Konohamaru to make a clone of me and pretend me my Hokage ceremony. And Sakura says, "You probably would have done that if you married Hinata." Then it was time for his ceremony. Arise, Naruto Uzumaki. Do you solemnly swear to protect this village as long as you live? I do solemnly swear to protect the village as long as I live. Then rise up. I give you this hat, this symbol to be the Hokage, the sixth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Congratulations, Naruto. Everyone celebrates, including Ki. Way to go, Naruto! And Sakura stood up there with him, feeling proud. Then she has a vision of Kushina saying, he's gonna be a great Hokage. It's and you're gonna help, and it's all, and you're gonna make sure he becomes one. And Sakura says, "Thanks." Wait, are you Kushina? And she says, "Yes." And I would here like to thank you, Sakura, for being there for my son. You're welcome, but I feel bad. What do you mean? I was hit him when he does something stupid. And Kushina says, "Ah, that's okay. I would do the same thing to Minato if he did something stupid." I can see Kushina being proud of her hitting Naruto whenever he does something stupid to keep him in
Yeah.
line. Yeah, and after that, Naruto looks at her and gets on his knee and says, "Sakura, you've been my best friend for all this time. You've always been there with me, I know we've been dating for like 3 or 4 months, but I can't just live another life with you. Will you marry me?" And Sakura was in tears, and she said, "Yes." And everyone's and in her only appearances, "Woo! Way to go, Sakura! Way to get your man!" And everyone, and after that was their wedding, and unlike the Naruhina wedding in the end, instead of that stupid fake smile, Sakura has the most genuine smile we ever seen
Hmm.
her. Because whenever I see that smile, I die a little inside.
Yeah, Sam.
I said, "That's not Sakura. You know deep down she's regretting it, regretting having
Yeah.
not." In fact, before the wedding, she talks to Hinata about it. She says, "Hinata, I'm sorry I was inconsiderate about your feelings about Naruto." Hinata says, "It's okay, Sakura. I moved on, and now I'm dating Kiba. Maybe that was meant to be. Kiba showed me how strong I am, and he was there for me when one of the times that I can count. Like Naruto was there for you. You two were meant to be together. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Hinata." Then she hugs her. Then they have their then asks. Then Naruto asks Shikamaru, "Does this suit make you look fat?" And he said, "No, no, your face does." That's from Tommy Boy. And anyway, how do I? Do you got my vowels? It's right here, and I make. And don't worry, they're all proof. I made sure. I made sure to
I
proofread them.
proofread them.
Yep, and made sure that nothing stupid is in there. Oh, good. I keep having these visions of what happens if I marry Hinata, and if I'm fell in love with Hinata rather than Sakura through Genjutsu, and Sakura said I fell in love with her because of a robbery with Sasuke, and Shikamaru says, "Okay, Naruto, no more ramen before you go to bed." Because I could see that happening.
Hmm.
He dreams because of. And after that, the wedding ceremony begins. Naruto, who a priest officiated their wedding. They declared husband and wife and kissed, had their first kiss as a married couple. That ends Naruto. Actually, no, that's not what ends it. The movie. What ends the movie is Hanami doing a prank,
Hmm.
and then Naruto comes in, and it looks similar to his ending with Bolt and then 700. It says Hanami. That's not how you do it. It's not. No, give me the paintbrush. He looks like he's being a. He looks like he's being his 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 bad self in 700. Like he's angry when he was angry at Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he paints off his face and makes it look like Groucho Marx, like that. Then Sakura comes in. Naruto Uzumaki, did you did you send our daughter to paint the Hokage balance? Then it's Naruto and Shinaka. I mean, it's Sakura and Shinakachu, who is so embarrassed. God, why do I why is my why do I have to be the son of an idiot and brother the brother of the prankster queen? Because that's her nickname, the prankster queen. Of course, she will have her temper, Sakura's temper, whenever she gets angry.
Yeah, I can see that.
And when she doesn't get angry, she will sound like the Nami. But when she sounds happy, she sounds like Ochako. She's voiced by Lucy Christian.
Yeah, she has a great voice.
Yeah, and we see the Uzumaki's being a wholesome family. They wash up
Hmm.
the tank. Then go to eat. Then they go to Ichikaru's, order ramen. Of course, Kiba and Hinata are married, but they don't. Well, they have a son the same age as Hanami. It's not going to be like Naruto when everyone had kids at the same time, which I thought
Yeah,
was,
that was weird.
yeah. I mean, some of them will have kids, but not at the same time. Even in Shinakaju's first adventure universe, I thought that was weird.
So like, all your female forces just got pregnant at the same time, so they couldn't be of any use.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind them having kids, but not
Not
like,
all at once.
I could buy 2 or 3, but not all of them.
Yeah, reduce your forces there.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
It was.
I love making this version while ripping off the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna do how it should have ended version.
Okay.
Like one part, there's one part where it says, "Here's what I'm gonna plan to do. I'm gonna plan to portray. I'm gonna once Naruto gets here, I'm gonna portray Madara and take over the world." And then here's a bright idea. So, guy said Zero. Here's a bright idea. Why don't you just expose yourself to? Why don't you just kill him now, then go get the how you girls rather than wait till later. Fine.
Yeah. Then what is he at the pub?
Yeah, yeah. And then I went and I took over the hidden leaf. Then they all the village pubs don't like him.
Sorry, but you're not even welcome here. Why did you let him in, Bowser? Run, run. Oh, Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get rid of him.
Then another one was when Tsunade makes Tsunade uh, about to help Tsunade teaming up, making her plans, and here's a bright idea, guys. She said, here's a bright idea. Why don't you just teleport there and rescue the girl and beat up. Fine.
You know.
then we then Naruto says, "Oh God, thank God I've realized I love you, Sakura, uh, rather than love you because of a robbery and love Hinata because of a genjutsu. I mean, who'd be stupid enough to do that, Sakura?" What Sakura says, "Yeah, I mean, and to be convincing you that you love because of a robbery with Sasuke. I mean, who does that? That makes you sound like a horrible person."
Makes me sound horrible
Yeah. Yeah.
too.
Then
Or with those two at the cafe.
yeah. And then we have this one scene where that's now it's up to me. Now it's now it's me and you, Naruto, says Sasuke. Now we're about to end this fight once and for all. Then Batman comes in. Wait, how did you get here? Then he punches him. Because I'm Batman.
Hey, second. What am I, secret Andy? No, back up, Batsy's mine. Or you want to go now, kid? I can see Naruto and Batman having a little argument between each other about Sakura.
Yeah. Then he said, "So now what? Oh, next week. Oh, pretty soon next week we're gonna do a crossover with One Piece."
Okay.
But first, I heard about this Kingdom Hearts about Kingdom Hearts crossing over with Star Wars, which sounds interesting. What we are gonna do next week?
The Star Wars one?
Yeah. Or do you want to do
Okay.
Naruto and One Piece?
Either one is good.
Man, I'm kind of excited to see Robin's backstory in One Piece.
Oh, you'll like it. Because this is where you find out the government is even more corrupt.
You mean like it is in real life?
Huh?
I don't know. Of course, I don't know much about government. I don't really care about what because I think arguing about politics is pointless.
Agreed. Since everything's got to be political now.
Right, including our kids' TV shows. I mean, they always you could argue Lion King was kind of political, but not really.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. It's just the kids. That's the well, I can't call it a kids movie. I call it a. Here's what I call those movies. There's a difference between a kids movie and a family movie. A kids movie is a movie like Alvin and Chipmunk, those live action chipmunks and Sesame Street and all that. You know what I meant talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Family movies is is Disney movies like Aladdin, Lion King, Toy Story, and
Mm-hmm.
Don Bluth movies.
Back when Disney was actually good.
Yeah, and they treated their audience with respect. and their characters. And
Wonder
anyway,
if, wonder if Superman would fit into that. How it should have ended.
yeah, he would say, so let me get this straight. You realize you could have you're not in a mission to the moon rather than going back to Madara's hideout when you could have gone there in the first place. He said, yeah. But for some reason, that sounds more plausible than going up to the moon and breathing and breathing in space.
Like, yeah, I mean, I have no problem breathing in space because I'm an alien and I can move normally, but you guys can't do that.
Yeah, it was even stupid in Superman 4.
Yeah, with Lacey
Yeah,
making
and
her a secret Kryptonian.
hmm. And I love the part where the nostalgic in that review, the nostalgia critic was yelling, "You can't breathe in space. That's kindergarten science. Kindergarten." And Lee Carr was like,
Even
"It's okay, critic. It's okay. No, this movie's still playing." That's what he would say if he was still watching the last.
yeah, even watching the early seasons of Power Rangers, I even questioned the logic there. Because there's several times where people are like unmorphed and like moving normally on the moon.
Yeah,
I mean, in
and Jimmy
one
Neutron
episode of In Space, there was a filler one where Carlos just takes this one girl in space riding.
and Jimmy and Jimmy Neutron Jimmy Neutron explained why they're bringing the space.
Yeah, but they actually tried to answer that, but Carl kept getting in the way of the explanation.
Yeah. I remember the Nostalgia Critic reviewed Jimmy Neutron, and Rob Paulson responded to it, thanking him for.
Really?
Yeah, Rob Paulson said, "Thank you, Doug. I had a lot of fun in that making that movie. Well, he didn't make it, but I mean, imagine if you were him and the voice actors of Animaniacs and the creators know your work. Like if I started showing someone the Power Ranger actors like my stuff, I would feel I would I don't know what the feeling I would have. And anyway, like I said, if the Power Rangers saw any of my stuff, I would feel so happy. I would splooge.
Yeah, Power Rangers are better heroes than Naruto.
Yeah, heck, heck, even Sesame Street are better as heroes than Naruto, and they're aimed at 5-year-olds.
Yeah,
I kind of have a soft spot for Sesame Street, especially Big Bird.
yeah.
Barney the Dinosaur? No, no, I regret liking that shit.
I barely watched any of those.
It came after your time, I believe. You didn't watch
Yeah,
Blues Clues.
probably
You didn't watch Blues Clues, did you?
here and there.
Yeah, I did too. It was the last preschool show I watched. Did you didn't watch? You didn't watch Fox Kids, did you? Like Life with Louie and the Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I do remember Big Bad Beetleborgs
Yeah, I kind of like that show.
or VR Troopers.
Yeah, I dressed as one for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, it was the year after I was Jason.
VR. Yeah.
It was year one after I dressed up as Jason. I used to thought they were a ripoff of Power Rangers. I didn't
Well,
watch much VR Troopers.
you see, Link Current released a new history of Power Rangers.
I've seen some, but not all.
He just released the latest one on Cosmic Fury.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an hour 25 minutes.
Someday I'll watch them.
He's only got a few more left to re-upload.
I just love his rant on the in Power Rangers Turbo when he said, "What's wrong with the Zero powers? There's nothing wrong with them."
Yeah, I agree. Like, aren't they supposed to be getting stronger?
Yeah, Turbo was the weakest of the original Power Ranger of the
Of like the Zoran era?
yes. Maybe because Jason came back, but Zeo was my second favorite season of the.
I wouldn't say
Zoran.
Turbo's all that bad.
What?
I wouldn't say Turbo is all that bad.
Yeah, it was just weak. I didn't mind Justin that much, though. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, well, nothing too great.
No, I mean, I didn't hate him, but I didn't love him either. That's how I feel about Jake Lloyd.
Nothing great, nothing bad.
No, I mean, you know, George Lucas chose him over Haley Joel Osment as Anakin.
That'd be so weird how that would have turned out.
Yeah, like Sora as Anakin.
Although, would they have kept Osmond as Anakin? I don't think
No,
he'd match like Anakin's age by the time Attack of the Clones came out.
I still think it would have been Hayden Christensen. It was going to be Jonathan Brandis.
Oh dear.
He tried out for the part.
Oh god. I
And
mean,
we all know what happened.
I could probably see him being a good Anakin.
Yeah, he was a pretty good actor.
Yeah. Assuming he's not hallucinating about Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I thought
Now, Chuck Norris would have solved all the problems in Star Wars.
that yeah, they say Chuck Norris is so tough that even he would have found out Palpatine was a Sith Lord just by looking at him.
Yeah. Then punch him with his fist beard.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Chuck Norris jokes.
There isn't a beard under his chin. There's only another fist.
That's ridiculous. Chuck Norris. My dad used to quote that all the time. He was a Family Guy fan.
An early one, I guess.
Yeah, he loved the first 6 seasons. His favorite one was when Peter went to the doctor and says, "My goodness, you'll be done with a month." Now I'm forced. Oh, Hagar the whore. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That's his favorite. That's his favorite Family Guy joke ever. Every time I see that, I think of him, my dad. I love when he said, "No, unfortunately, I'm afraid you're going to die." We watch these Steve Martin celebrity roasts.
Yeah, they had clever jokes back then.
They did. And I remember Robert Downey Jr. played Lois's brother.
Yeah.
And that was
That guy Strangler.
Yeah, and that was before his career comeback.
I think it was just like starting to come back around that point.
Yeah. I think Iron Man was the one. Well, he was getting some credibility, but Iron Man is the one that saved it.
I think Iron Man and Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. I think I think you could make Tropic Thunder because Tropic Thunder wasn't really that long ago.
Like over 10 years.
Yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. admitted that he tried out for Scarecrow. I don't know how that would work.
I'd like to see how that would have played out.
Yeah,
But I think Killian owned it better for what little there was.
yeah, he was better Scarecrow. They still haven't done him right, and I don't know if they ever will.
The only one that kind of did him right was the Arkham games.
Yeah. What about the animated series one?
Yeah, and especially the redesign he got.
Yeah. Of course, I like the man. I've watched the Mad Hatter episode not too long ago. The one where he hypnotizes Alice, and you remember that one?
Not really.
Yeah, he hypnotizes Alice, forcing him to fall in love with her, and he
Yeah, they never used the Mad Hatter that much.
no. Of course,
A lot of the villains weren't used a lot, like Ra's al Ghul and Bane.
yeah. Of course, I think my favorite episode is either Christmas with the Joker or Two Face. The Two Face Part Two, parter.
Yeah, I think Heart of Ice is one of my favorites.
That was that one made Mister Heat Freeze a household name.
Yeah. Now, see, there's a guy you can get a tragic backstory with and still be a villain.
Yeah, I love that how they check. He was in the Adam West '60s show and the early comics. He wasn't like that. He wasn't a. He didn't have a tragic backstory. He was just evil.
Yeah, but they just that's the thing about comics. You can like redesign characters all you want or
Yeah,
rework their stories.
that's what made Batman the anime series so great.
Plus, in that, I like there's a build up to Harvey becoming Two Face.
Yeah,
I still remember that dream sequence Bruce has about Harvey.
yeah. Then he sees his parents.
Yeah,
I could see
that's often
Naruto.
you get how Batman's feeling about these events.
Yeah, I could see Naruto feeling the same way with his parents. He feels like he shames them, which he kind of did.
I mean, current Naruto,
Yes.
he probably hasn't sees his like the kid he could have had with Sakura there.
Yeah. I doubt I doubt if he married Sakura, he would have had a good family life.
Mm-hmm.
I just got reminded of James S. Cassidy's rant and our Naruto anniversary podcast was when he asked Naruto if you would stop drinking, you would have a nice family life or something like that, or when he said he abandoned his wife and kids for Sasuke.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he already did in Gaiden.
Yeah. it's it's like they were trying to piss us. They're trying to piss us off.
I feel that Gaiden is just a complete waste of time.
Yeah, and so is Boruto. Now that I think about it,
Well, yeah, but was anyone really fooled by that stupid twist?
what the Karen twist?
Yeah, that they were hinting that Sakura isn't Sara's daughter. Like, yeah, I'm not buying this.
Me neither. They're just trying to save face. Or
It's a ratings trap, is what it is.
yeah, it's like Life of Brian when they killed off Brian. That was a ratings trap. And that was the last time I watched Family Guy too. I wasn't glad Brian came back to life. I wasn't glad Brian dead. Actually, I was kind of glad Brian was dead because I didn't like him as a character.
Is anyone that so-called twist in Boruto's that Kishi is not that smart? He's not that smart and not that clever to pull something off like that.
No, maybe Oda could pull something like that, but
No, Oda
no.
can do that in his sleep.
Yeah, and so can Tom. I don't know about Tamara. Creator Dragon Ball. I can't pronounce his name right now.
Toriyama? Mm,
Toriyama. Could he do that?
that's that's hard to say. Because Dragon Ball really doesn't have that many twists in it.
Yeah, it's all just fighting.
The only twist that really shocked me was that Goku was actually a Saiyan once you got the Z.
Really.
Because if you just watch the original Dragon Ball without seeing Z, you wouldn't know that.
Hmm. Good.
Because really, how much of that story did Toriyama actually plan out?
I have no idea. I've never read or watched Dragon Ball. My cousin is a huge Dragon Ball fan.
Dragon Ball was like my favorite anime, but the more I'm watching other ones, it's kind of gone down the list.
Yeah, I think One Piece is my favorite. Was Naruto. Then you know what happened.
Yeah, that really knocked it down for me.
Then I watched Full Metal Alchemist, and I said that was my favorite. Now I'm watching One Piece. I'm starting to think that is my favorite.
That's probably like second on my favorite anime.
What's
One
your
Piece
number
is
one?
just
My Hero
that good.
Academia.
What?
My Hero Academia is your favorite.
I'd say right now it's like third.
Oh,
Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite.
I might watch it. I'll watch that sometime.
It's not that long a series. It's like 112 episodes.
Yeah, I've read what retrospects Greg wrote the other day on his YouTube. He says Kasu, Kasuga and Sigo reminded me of Naruto and Sakura. I don't know who that is, but
I think they're from the Like a Dragon series.
yeah. And if a couple reminds you of Naruto and Sakura, that must be doing something right.
Yeah.
I used to, I know they're not really similar characters, but Naruto Sakura reminds me of Sokai sometimes. I don't know why.
I can see that.
Because Kairi and Sakura, though, they're not really similar, are they?
I just don't know. I just don't want no more to do what happened to Sakura to Kairi if the series goes on.
I don't think that's happening. Because
I
she's
don't
training.
know. So far, Kairi hasn't really impressed that much.
I agree. That I agree with. But she's training under Aqua. That's a step up. It'd be like. I don't know what would be.
What are your thoughts on Eneru as a villain?
Enter in One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was a great villain. He pretends to be God. And Luffy asks, what kind of God?
He's got one of the more busted devil fruits.
Yeah.
Since he's basically made of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
It's really Luffy's the only one who can beat him.
When I found he was made of lightning, I said, oh, Luffy's going to kick his ass.
Yeah, but Eneru can fall back on his mantra.
Yeah, that's true. So far, he's the most powerful One Piece villain that I've seen.
Oh wait, just wait. Lucci will change that.
Looking forward to it.
If you don't know Lucci, he's the guy with the bird on his shoulder and the top hat.
Okay.
in the Galley Law Company.
Yep. So far, my most hated is either Crocodile or Arlong.
A crocodile is actually a good villain, I feel.
Yeah, I know he's a good villain. That's why I hate him.
Oh, trust me, you'll see more of him later.
Crocodile?
Yeah.
He's not. So he's not dead.
No, he's basically an impelled down right where you are,
Oh.
which is basically the Navy's prison.
Yeah,
You'll be there for a while when you get farther along.
Right. In my fic, I'm kind of excited to go to the Alabasta when Sakura dresses up like I'm a Nami and Vivi.
Naruto would like that.
Yeah. I'm also gonna have her save Naruto from the wax candle thing. Naruto be stuck with Vivi and Nami and Zoro,
Yeah.
and Naruto be disgust. Even Naruto would be disgusted by Zoro doing that pose.
Okay, dude, you're such an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I knew I knew they were gonna survive, but I was still scared for them.
Yeah.
That's how good a series is. You know they're not gonna die, but you still feel like they are.
Mm-hmm. I just love when Luffy just one-shotted Bellamy.
Yeah.
I can imagine that happening to Sasuke.
I would love that. I would have loved that. Luffy would kill Sasuke if he wanted to.
Especially like the way he took out Bellamy in just one hit.
Yeah.
Oh look, he's just talk. He's all talk.
Not all talk, but no bark.
Just reminds you of that line from Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie, but I know that line. Later, I might watch a football movie for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's getting closer and closer.
I'm going to this gym to watch the game.
I just hope the Niners can win.
I have mixed feelings because if the Niners win, they're one Super Bowl ahead of the Cowboys.
Where are your guys at 6?
We have 5.
Ah. Oh, so I'd be tied with Pats and Steelers would be tied with them then.
Yeah. And I don't think we're gonna get the 6 anytime soon, unless Jerry Jones sells the team, and the owner will let the coaches do whatever they want.
They're thinking your owner's the issue.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is the issue. He won't hire a coach. He'll only hire a coach if he's a yes man. You know what I mean by that? That'll
Really,
kiss.
So what? McCarthy and Garrett were yes men.
Yes. And I don't know about Lucky, but I can't stand McCarthy. But Lucky can't stand Dak, and I'm with him on that.
Yeah, I think Dak he's good, but he just can't follow through a lot.
He's not a leader. He's not a leader like Brady, Montana, or Mahomes, or Aikman.
Or Purdy at this point.
Right.
Or do you consider Rodgers a leader?
Yeah, even though he's won one Super Bowl, yeah.
With somebody as good as Rodgers, you think he'd win more.
Yeah.
I mean, Brett Favre's got more wins than he does.
Yeah, he does, but the same amount of Super Bowls. But he went to back-to-back Super Bowls at least. He lost to John Elway, of course.
Who, Brett Favre?
Yeah. I remember watching that game. That was the first Super Bowl I remember watching,
Hmm.
and it was one of the best Super Bowls ever. I just love games where I don't care who wins, and it's a really good game.
Wonder what the
But
score of the game's gonna be this year.
hope, bet it's gonna be a high scoring, 34-31. I
We'll
just
see
miss
if Taylor will help out anything in the Super Bowl.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
If she wins, if she loses, she'll get all the blame. She doesn't really deserve it though.
no. I really doubt Travis is thinking of Taylor while he's on the field.
Right. I mean,
Especially
if
if
I had a,
Andy Reid's yelling at him.
yeah. I mean, a lot of those players have wives of their own.
I mean, Mahomes does.
Yeah.
And his head's on the game.
Uh huh. And Tom Brady dated a model, or married a model, or and he won 5 or 6
He
Super
won
Bowls.
7 Super Bowls.
Right. And he went to 10.
Yep.
He's the goat. Here's who I think the greatest athletes are: him, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, and
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth. Yeah, even though Babe Ruth played in a different time period
Would that
that
mean
I
that?
don't know. What?
Would that be? Would that not count for like today's standards?
I don't know, but I would count him that. He made baseball popular. You know, I kind of wish Peyton and Eli did their Super Bowl show during the show during the Super Bowl like they did on Monday Night Football.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because those two are entertaining.
Yeah.
Especially when Peyton hosted SNL one time. He was the funniest host. Can you imagine what would happen if Naruto played football? What team would he play for?
Whoever writing it puts him on.
Yeah, if they ever made him into, I think he probably play for the Lions because they're underdogs like him. You know,
Yeah. What position would he be?
quarterback.
I see him more as a wide receiver or tight end.
Yeah, I
Running
could
back
see,
at most.
I could see Sora being a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't look like it. I think he can. He looks scrawny, but I think he can move. Doesn't get. Then
So how did
again,
he get that hair and that helmet?
yeah. You know, Haley Joel Osment is a Giants fan
Really?
because he's from New York.
Yeah, of course.
And I always joked he could play Eli Manning in a movie.
I mean, maybe. He's got to drop all that weight first.
Yeah, I mean, when he was younger, when he wasn't as fat.
Like, what if they did a Manning biopic?
Yeah, I would like to see a Michael Jordan biopic someday.
I mean, you got Zachary Levi playing Kurt Warner, so
That was a great. I've heard some good things about that movie.
I still haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, me neither. The best football movie I ever seen was Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, Denzel Washington owned that movie.
Him and Will Patton.
Yeah, And I love that. And I love that. There's when they have their arguments, you agree with both sides.
Hey,
Because
wasn't
I
the
love those.
daughter played by Hayden in that?
Yeah, yeah. So
A
Kyrie was a
young,
a football
young
fan.
Hayden.
Yeah. So Kyrie was a football cheerleader when she was little. I can imagine her her at a Super Bowl party. In fact, in my Cage MCU party, in my Cage MCU fic universe, they go every time they have a Super Bowl party. She 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 tells them what they're gonna do during a play, and they do it. And she says that no, that's running that play was a bad idea, and she was right.
I can see Tony being like, "Whoa, sorry, your wife is really good at this."
And Kyrie says, "Well, well, well, you taught me. Well, I learned about football ever since I came in the sport, and I thought it was a cool sport." Her favorite team would probably be the Patriots because of Tom Brady. Would Sora be jealous?
Probably.
In fact, I love that I make it in that universe. Naruto had a better ending. they they said, "Can you?" Sora said, "Can you imagine if Naruto got with Hinata?" And Kairi says, "That would be weird, Sora."
Be like me getting with Riku.
Yeah, and Sora said, "Yeah, I did thought that was gonna happen when I was a kid. So I could see that happening too." He thought Kairi had a crush on Riku. As you know, we're gonna do Star Wars, Kingdom Hearts Star Wars. Probably that or Naruto One Piece. It depends on what mood I'm in. Okay,
Okay.
if we're gonna do Naruto One Piece, we're gonna start with the Arlong arc.
All right.
I can't. And Sakura's gonna do, or Sakura's gonna help Luffy stop Naruto from stabbing her arm.
I kind of feel you need that rage moment she's got.
Yeah, I heard that's after that, and Luffy gives her his hat.
I
And
just
that's
love
what,
that Zoro, Sanji, and Usopp are just right out of earshot of him.
yeah. I just love what I love about Nami is she may be greedy, but she does have a good heart,
She does.
and she doesn't want any of her friends and family to die.
Yeah, given what
When,
happened to Belmare.
yeah, I'm surprised she doesn't have PTSD.
I mean, most of them probably should have the crew.
That's true. Then again, it's an anime.
Especially Robin.
Um, I just love Robin's voice actress, Stephanie Young.
Yeah, she's great.
When I heard the Four Kids one, I was like, really? That's what she sounded like?
We're just going through all the stereotypes.
Hmm. I forgot Four Kids was kind of racist.
As a censorship is nowadays, you'd think they came back from the dead.
True. I think I don't know what was. I wanted to watch the Four Kids One Piece to see how much they botched it. Oh boy, did they ever botch them? Botch it.
Yeah,
Especially my least favorite botch was probably the Arlong one because that felt pow- that felt foul. That ruined character Nami's character development.
yeah.
Can you imagine if 4 Kids got a hold of Naruto?
Oh God,
What would that been like?
I don't even want to think about that.
I mean, I think I probably would rather take that over Naruto the last, but that's not saying much.
That's debatable.
Yeah, I think why did 4 Kids Pokemon work, but it didn't?
Good question. I'm not sure.
You think it's because it's just kids, a show aimed at kids?
Yeah,
What surprised me is they make their
because
own
we're
music,
I know.
like what they did with One Piece when they added new musical cues instead of using the
That
with
stupid
the original
rap.
ones. Yeah, I'm talking about musical scores too in the show.
Yeah, I can see that. I saw this like one clip of a bunch of like shows 4 Kids had where they had everybody singing the national anthem.
Oh, I remember
I
seeing
think
that.
Greg posted that, and I said, "Love to see, love that you have these characters singing, and half of them are Japanese."
Yeah,
Because like Luffy was doing it,
Sonic.
Yugi, yeah, Sonic too.
Yeah, I never was a fan of the Sonic 4 Kids dub.
I never watched it. I was more into like Pokemon, One Piece, and Yu-Gi-Oh at the time.
Yeah, I remember thinking being disappointed with the four, like I said with the 4 Kids stuff. Then years later, I watched the Japanese Sonic X, and it was pretty good. But it's what the I was thinking. Oh yeah, it's 4 Kids. They botch up a lot of things, and I never was a fan of the 4 Kids voice actors. I know it's not their fault, but I just didn't feel like
Some
they.
were, I think Yu-Gi-Oh's cast was okay
Yeah, and Pokemon's too.
till they switched like a quarter through Battle Frontier.
Yeah, I thought Veronica Taylor was the best Ash. That's just me.
Because I noticed that I'm like, wait, what the? Their voices are different.
Yeah. Then I read that they switched companies. Pokemon had their own company now. At least they didn't make rice balls into donuts.
Some sweet jelly donuts.
I heard Brock say that line, he sounded awkward, but I think I know why. The voice actor Eric Stewart didn't want to say that line.
Yeah, I saw that a clip of him actually explaining that.
What'd he say?
I forget, but I know I saw it.
Oh, sometimes I like to watch the Q&A of the voice actors. Like I saw the who did I see the other day? Oh yeah, the One Piece voice actors. Colin Clickenberg. She's she's coming to my town, to my state soon.
Cool.
Have you met her?
No, I'd like to
Yeah,
meet Urza.
yeah, and to me and Luffy and
I'd like to meet Lucy too.
yeah, me too. I like to meet Kate Higgins, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would.
What would you would you ask her she felt about the Naruto ending?
If I had the chance, maybe.
I think
I'm
she
pretty
would say,
sure knowing that Yuri might be right next to her.
yeah,
I like to meet Yuri actually too.
yeah, me too. Me, like meeting Spider Man.
Yeah,
Are you gonna tell Yuri that you don't like Sasuke?
I might if I saw him. I'm pretty sure he gets that a lot. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and I'm
actually, I feel like out of everything for Sasuke, you're probably the only good thing about him.
yeah, and Lucky told me that Kate Higgins did ship Narasaku.
Really, she said that from her own mouth.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna read what Lucky said. Hold on. Hold on now. He said it came out to one of the Shippuden commentaries where she said she could see Sakura falling for Naruto. That's what he told me.
Hmm,
I would have Hayden or Haley shipped Sokai.
that'd be interesting. I'd love to meet Michelle Ruff.
Yeah. Would you ask them to recite one of their lines?
Yeah, I probably would.
I wish I could meet what's I wish I could have met Kevin Conroy. Of course you did.
I'm sorry. Okay,
I know.
I took an opportunity and I met him.
That was probably one of the coolest things that ever happened to you. Meeting
Probably,
Batman.
yeah. Outside the first time I went to Wizard World.
Where's that in Philly?
Yeah,
Do you live near Philly?
I'm like 2, 3 hours away from Philly.
Oh,
Depending on where I'm going in Philly. Because I was at the Philly Zoo last year.
really? Have you been to
Yeah.
a Eagles game?
No.
Good. Good. I hate the Eagles.
If I did, I might go in like preseason where it's still warm out. Because my mom won't do like cold weather.
Yeah, I can't deal with cold weather either. One time I
I
one
would
time I
like to
just
try and take her to like a Dallas game if they're like low in a local area over here.
yeah, Lucky I think Lucky said he went to a Cowboys game this year cuz he's from Texas.
Yeah.
What about 76ers? You ever been to a 76ers game?
No.
I've been to one NBA preseason NBA game. They had it in Rupp Arena in Lexington. It was Anthony Davis and John Wall playing against each other. It was fun. I remember one time though I saw this meme of Godzilla hating Narasaku and liking Naruhina, and I said, "No, that's inaccurate because Godzilla's Japanese and Japanese like Narasaku better."
Funny. Show the American Godzilla doing that.
Yeah, yeah, the one that everyone hates,
Yeah.
the Matthew Broderick one.
Yep.
When Roland Emmerich said he's gonna make changes to Godzilla, I said, "Oh, you're doomed from the start. You don't change.
Yeah, you're doomed.
You don't change an iconic character like Godzilla. Like change. Superman.
What are they gonna do? Make him not super anymore?
Yeah. Like, to quote James Rolfe, having Godzilla not breathe fire is like Spider-Man not using his webs. You don't. If you want to make your own version, then make your own version. Just don't call him Godzilla.
Yeah, when you hear certain key words nowadays, you're pretty much spelling doom for yourself.
Yeah. That was in 1998. And let me tell you, that's my. It's probably not the most, not the worst movie I've seen, but it's the movie I hate the most. Because it pissed off Godzilla fans like me.
Or if you watch 2014, he's barely in that movie.
He is, but at least he's still Godzilla.
He still does something.
Yeah, it doesn't get killed by missiles or run away from the
I just love
military.
that end scene where he fired his atomic breath down the Muto's throat.
Yeah, I wish you could do that to Naruto.
Do it to the Ten Tails.
Yeah. One time I did read a Godzilla.
Just be honest, because a fight between Naruto and the Ten Tails, I mean Godzilla, I think Godzilla's gonna come out on top.
Yeah. One time I read this fic of Godzilla versus Naruto. It was a Naruhita fic. That's when I said, nope, nope, no.
Nope. No, because
Not even my love for Godzilla would would, would make me read that.
besides Naruto just died from radiation poisoning just being near Godzilla.
Yeah.
Also, you'll be radioactive. That can't be good.
You know, what? I never know what 50 Shades of Grey is. Do you? Have you?
It's kind of a love story.
Is it Twilight? Is it like a Twilight ripoff?
So not really. Like
You haven't seen it,
from what
have
I've
you?
heard, I feel like the two characters in there are more of a couple than Naruto and Hinata.
Heck, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Bella and Edward are more of a couple than Naruto and Hinata.
Yeah.
In fact, I found this. I remember Lucky Chi, not Lucky Chi. James S. Cassidy posted this. I'll show you. I'll give you the link to it. Still better. Do you see it?
No, it's still loading in.
Oh,
Eh, forget it.
it said better love story than Naruhina, and it was the Bella and Edward and their daughter.
Huh.
When I heard, but even when I heard Jacob falls in love with not Bella and Edward's daughter, I said that is the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I never even seen those movies, but I don't need to know that they're crap.
Yeah, they are. Uh, you hear about Disney now?
No, what now?
They're getting they're getting sued by Gina Carano.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, they just kept getting L after L.
Yeah,
On top of losing another million subscribers on Disney Plus.
yeah. It's unfortunate what happened to Disney. I still love the old Disney,
Yeah.
the ones I grew up in. I still have feelings for
Was that
that
the
Disney.
Michael Eisner era?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of people
I still
blame
remember
him
that.
for. He
I
had
still
his fault,
remember. Yeah, I still remember
but
that bit in Family Guy with Michael Eisner.
yeah, you portrayed the shareholders.
Yeah,
That's what I.
Disney
That's when Peter was a
moron.
loving father too,
Hmm.
in his own way. But he's still a worse father than Naruto. But I think the best dad is probably Peter Griffin.
Wait, that's
I
the
mean, not Peter
worst.
Griffin. Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. When he at his best, he's the best dad. Did you see the Simpsons movie?
Yeah, I did. I saw it in theaters like back when it came out.
Yeah, me too. I kind of did get a little choked up when Marge made that video,
I'm
and
more surprised they didn't have Hank Scorpio show up.
me neither. But they had his voice actor, who's Marlin in Finding Nemo.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
I know.
I just want Marlon just to go crazy, like one of those Albert Brooks rampages,
Yeah,
like when he was Scorpio or Tab Spangler.
yeah. I just love that Hank Scorpio is so. I love how evil he is,
He doesn't really hide it either.
and Homer never notices it.
He's still probably a better boss than Mr. Burns.
Yeah, I remember when Homer says "cover for me" to Mr. Burns, and he just went along with it. And
I'm crying there's no more Hank Scorpio in this series.
maybe it's for the best after the Simpsons jumped the shark.
Yeah, he's still one of the best one-off characters ever.
Yeah,
I love to see
imagine
him in
hit.
like. Let's see Naruto try to take him on. Go ahead.
I like to see. Uh, Speaking of Simpsons, I like to see that in Kingdom Hearts. What would that be like?
I don't know.
I
We've
think
already had Marvel.
I think that's more possible than Family Guy being on Kingdom Hearts. That's never gonna happen.
No, it's not. I don't think Seth would allow that.
I would be glad he did because he says he's not ending Family Guy anytime soon. When I heard that, I was like, oh god,
Like,
no.
dude, you've already run your series dry. Nobody cares about it.
Yeah, I mean, who's watching it? Just some edgelords and
People think they know what comedy is,
yeah,
or YouTubers that specifically talk about Family Guy.
like Mr. Enter.
Yeah, or Simpson or Family Guy Theory.
I never watched that.
Yeah, the characters aren't like how they were before.
I know.
If
Sometimes I watch.
anything, they're even worse.
But yeah, you know how I'm gonna start the Naruto and One Piece podcast. I think I'm gonna start like I did in my fic when they go in a whirlpool.
Hmm.
Of course, Nami and Sakura's friendship is gonna be wholesome.
Yeah.
Only I could see Sakura being a little annoyed by Nami's greediness.
Would she even after knowing her backstory?
Yeah, no, she after that, no, she wouldn't, and she would, and I would have Sakura deeply regret having a having a bad relationship with her mother.
Yeah. Just she probably realized that after hearing Robin's backstory.
And I could see Naruto thinking, and I thought I got it. I had it bad.
Yeah. It's like most of the Straw Hat crew can't swim because of their powers,
Yeah,
which will include Naruto and Sakura at some point.
yeah. Well, we're gonna talk for 20 more minutes, and we're gonna end. Okay.
All right. One thing I like about One Piece is that after each arc, they show like how this affects the world around them.
Really?
If you notice in Alabasta, they showed what happened after Luffy beat Crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did notice that.
they show that again, like after Water 7 and after
Don't tell me.
Marineford.
I want to be surprised.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that they're gonna show that stuff.
Right. And one time I heard a clip of Robin saying, "I didn't want you to rescue me," and I thought that was great voice acting by Stephanie Young as Robin.
Or she does the "I want to live" line.
Yeah,
That's like one of my favorite moments.
I heard that's
Just the
almost everybody's favorite moment.
emotion in her voice when she said that.
Yeah, Stephanie Young, she's my favorite voice. Probably one of my top 5 favorite anime voice actresses.
Yeah,
Of course, my most favorite is either Lucy Christian or Kate Higgins or Michelle
I like
Ruff.
because you won't hear that kind of emotion in Hinata's voice at all.
No,
I can see that in Sakura's voice, but not hers.
right. And who voiced Kaya?
In One Piece, I don't know.
At first I thought that was Hinata's voice actress.
No, I don't think she's part of like the union that can do that.
Oh,
So Johnny transferred over to Funimation stuff. That's like way later.
right. You know what? I was so surprised on how much I liked the live action One Piece.
Yeah, that was actually a big surprise.
Yeah, on how accurate, but yet different that is. That's what Disney. That's what the Disney remake should be. They should be accurate to the story yet different at the same time.
Yeah,
If you're gonna remake them,
instead of just going beat for beat what the original did, only padding it out.
right, do what One Piece did.
Well, yeah, you stay the course of the series, but you do your own thing, like they did.
That's what Aladdin tried to do, but it failed.
Because yeah, just watching the Baratier arc and the live action, there's a lot of stuff they cut.
Right.
I mean, like they just completely made Don Krieg a total bitch in the series taken out by Mihawk.
Yeah.
The end is just a pointless cameo in the movie. I mean, the show.
Hmm. Are any of the One Piece movies good? Like you
I've
haven't seen
never
them?
watched them, but I might check out Film Red
Yeah, me
because
too.
it's got to do with Shanks. So Shanks is awesome.
Yeah. Look, Lucky told me Strong World was pretty good. It's a Nami movie. He's a Nami fanboy.
I can. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And I am too. She
I
started to be
like
my
her and Robin equal.
she's
So I lean more towards Robin.
yeah, Nami's starting to be my top 5 anime girls. My number 1 is pre 693 Sakura.
Yeah, that was the death nail.
Oh god. When she begged Sasuke to come back, I said, Kishi, you destroyed Sakura's character development.
Congrats, idiot. You think she would have just gotten over him by now?
Yeah, when she got that anger look, I thought she was going to help Naruto fight Sasuke. Before that, she went on that pathetic rant.
Yeah, and then Kakashi made it worse.
I know.
Like, dude, you are just the worst at this.
Yeah.
You're just comprised of fail, aren't you?
And if someday Kishi ever apologizes, I'm gonna say this: I'm not forgiving you. And he says, "I'm apologizing, right?" And I don't forgive you. It's like BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, I know the line.
Yeah,
No, you don't get closure. You have to live with what you did.
you ruined Sakura's character development,
Now you
and
ruin everyone's character development when you
we will
actually bother to
never
give them some.
and we will never forgive you for that.
You know, when he bothered to actually give characters development.
Yeah. Now Nomura's apologized for ruining for screwing up Kyrie. I would forgive him for that because he's not done with her.
He's a better storyteller than Kishi is.
Yeah, he has his own problems, like the whole Xehanort twist. That was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, it got more convoluted as it went on.
Yeah, it did. But you know what? It kind of makes sense. Xehanort can be that evil.
Yes. Uh,
I'll be right back.
okay.
Sorry. Where were we?
I forget.
Yeah. We'll talk for a few more minutes, then we'll leave. Okay.
All right.
So, like I said, I'm at the part where Usopp was getting ready to fight the Frankies.
Where he's like injured.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing his character grow fast.
Yeah.
The only character I
Did
really
you find out what they said about the Mary?
yeah
That it's completely foobar.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this is the part where the Mary's destroyed.
Oh no, that's towards the end of the arc.
Okay.
Oh no, it's like I will say it. The funeral for the Mary is probably one of the a really sad scene. I won't spoil it, but you'll see it for yourself.
Okay. I hope to finish it by the end of the month. The arc.
You got so like episode 325 where Annie's lobby ends.
Okay. I'm at episode. Hold on.
You should be like 230 something.
Yeah, I should. I'm just checking to be sure on. I'm 234.
Okay. That's like less than it's like 90 some episodes.
Yeah. Man, I love Oda, but his arcs are sure long.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm still in Wano when I'm reading it.
Yeah. They're still good though. They're not.
They are good, but a lot of times they just need to like get to the point and move on.
They're not. I'd rather take that over anything happening in Naruto.
Oh, totally, yeah.
I still need to watch other anime like like Fairy Tail and My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Fairy Tail is pretty short, like only 300 and some episodes,
Really?
counting the final season.
Did it just end?
Oh, it ended a while ago.
The manga too?
Yeah. They're on their sequel series,
Oh,
100-Year Quest.
I wonder if Lucy and not. I mean, Lucy and Natsu got together.
No.
That's unfortunate. I shipped them.
No, none of the only couple that's kind of confirmed, but I don't want to say because you haven't gotten there yet, is somebody with Levy.
Okay. All right, you're not on Twitter, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Is it your same as your name?
No, it's different. I just don't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that way I can follow you. Because I follow Lucky too.
Yeah, I'm following him as well.
He's getting excited for Final Fantasy VII. That he's showing a lot of Cloud T moments.
His avatar on Twitter is Cloud Tifa.
I know. He does ship Luffy Nami. I do too, but even if I know it's probably not gonna be canon, but I still ship it.
Yeah.
I just
Just wait till you meet Boa Hancock. Trust me, it's a ride with her.
okay.
You want to know what the Straw Hat's current bounty is as a whole crew?
No, I don't want to. No, what?
8 billion berries.
Wow. I wonder how much
That's
that.
for everybody.
I wonder that mean that's like American dollars. The same amount as American dollars.
Yeah, that's how much of a threat they are to the world government.
Yeah, but they're not a. They're still not a threat to. innocent people.
No, they're good pirates, like Shanks's crew.
Right. Was Gold Rogers a
I
good
don't think
pirate? Or was
pretty
he
sure he
evil?
was. We really don't know much about him,
Yeah,
which I like to know more about Roger. He sounds really interesting.
he does. And as you know, I'm skipping the filler arc. I've skipped the one where they had all have amnesia.
Yeah, the Ocean Dream arc
Yeah, I skipped that one.
with that stupid seahorse.
I didn't see that.
Well, that's what was causing their amnesia.
Oh,
What do you think of the Foxy arc?
the Foxy arc. Yeah, that was fun.
I thought it
It's
was
kind of
dumb.
yeah. Although seeing Luffy box was kind of funny.
He's got the friggin' afro too.
Yeah, he's trying to look like Muhammad Ali, which I think that was kind of intentional.
Yeah, but those guys are like the biggest cheaters ever.
Yeah, and they were the dumbest One Piece villains ever.
Yeah, you see why it's like nothing really mattered in that arc?
Right. So it could have been it should have been a filler.
Yeah, the thing is, it was in the manga too.
That's what I mean.
I consider it manga filler
Good point.
because I think Oda was just doing that so he could have more time to plan out Water 7.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't really like Vivi at first when she was Miss Wednesday. When she
Yeah, the
that
more you got to know her, the better she got.
yeah, I hated her and her giggling and her giggling voice. It felt so. But you get to know her and hear her regular self, you I start to love her as a character. I kind of wish she was a regular.
Yeah. What if Luffy's gonna take her, claim that it's his territory?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think they'd object to it.
Yeah, I love the end of that arc where they all raise their fists
Yeah.
and Vivi started crying. And she and her duck did the same.
I'm more surprised Pell even survived that explosion.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem. Nobody dies in anime anymore.
Nope. Unless you're Minato and Kushina or Bellamere.
Or Jiraiya.
Right.
Like,
I,
I'm
what
not
about it? I know it's Disney has not been good, but what if they made a Kingdom Hearts anime and it was really, really good?
I think you're having way too much expectation for that.
Yep. Maybe in mid 2000s that could have happened.
Yeah, like maybe 20 years ago, that could have worked.
Yeah. I think I heard that I think it would have been like it could have been like One Piece. A little
I
bit.
mean, you'd have to actually have Nomura have final say and control over the whole thing.
Yeah. I could see the arcs happening so long, like the Aladdin arc, for example. I could see that being a really long arc. Actually, Hollow Bastion would be the longest arc.
Yeah, that and probably End of the World.
Yeah. when you saw that ending, the KH1 ending, what was your reaction? Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was more surprised I beat the game at all.
Oh, yeah, I was so frustrated that me and my friend used cheat used I forgot what it was called, but we used codes to nerf up Sora.
I wasn't even aware Kingdom Hearts had code like that.
We did. We were tired of losing, so we decided to do that to finish the ending. And boy, we surprised. I thought it was gonna end happily ever after. I didn't think Sora and Kairi would kiss yet, but because it wasn't the end of their story.
I kind of
But
wanted them to kiss at the end of 3 as he was fading.
yeah, me too. I thought that was gonna. I thought that was gonna happen, and I'm glad I had that happen in my own version of Kingdom Hearts 3.
I just can't get over that they made Sora fade. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't. Why couldn't Nomura? I know Nomura said he's not ending the series, but he could have acted like he could have made it act like the series was ending.
Yeah.
Like he said, Sora's ending. Sora may have a happy home for now, but later on he's gonna have to grow up and face responsibility, which he has.
Yeah. He's more responsible than Naruto is.
Yeah, although the Power Awakening was kind of reckless.
I still don't see how that works.
I don't know either.
Or why Yensid left out the detail he'd fade away if he used it too much.
Yeah, I could see Riku saying you knew Sora was gonna fade, and you never told anyone. It'd be kind of like how it should have ended Spider-Man 3 when he said, "You are so fired. You knew all this time, and now you tell me."
Dude, what the taken?
Yeah, I love the Spider-Man. I don't know which one's my favorite Hadouken, the Spider-Man one or the Batman ones, or the Avengers one.
I wonder what they're gonna do for Batman Returns in the other movies.
I don't know, or Batman and
They just
Robin.
did.
Imagine one for Batman and Robin.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
They make fun of the bat nipples.
Oh my god.
I know that it has been done to death, but
Or maybe they'll put the back credit card in.
and would the nostalgia critic make a cameo?
I don't know, because I know they helped do one. They helped cameo in one of his videos.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't have a beard.
Yeah. You know, I never saw Man of Steel.
I saw it. It was like meh.
It's not as bad as Batman
It's
versus Superman, is it?
It's like a Nolan. It's basically a Nolan story, so you know you gotta know what you're getting into.
Yeah, but I think the worst one is Batman v Superman.
Oh yeah, that's the. Oh my god, that is so awful.
Yeah. Why did you say that name? When I heard him, was like, really? That's how they
What?
stopped. That's how they stopped fighting because they had
Our
the
mom has the
mothers.
same name.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard. Yes, even stupider than back credit cards. At least that was intentionally stupid.
No, it's his mother's name. Good luck with your control.
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not really how I'd imagine the Trinity coming together.
Right. And I've never seen both Justice Leagues.
I've only seen the one. Nothing great.
Yeah.
So there's
I,
one scene in the movie I love is where Flash is trying to get around Superman. He just turns his head and sees him at the corner of his eye as the Flash is running.
yeah. I think I've seen that nostalgic review of it.
Because yeah, Superman is as fast as Flash.
Right. Is Super the Flash faster than Sonic the Hedgehog?
Which Flash? Because I know Wally's faster than him.
Oh. Oh, OJ Simpson is diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Oh no.
Anyway, sorry, I just can't stop making. I never make fun of people, but not if they don't deserve it. You know,
Yeah.
I remember watching the OJ show with Cuba as OJ. It was good. It was pretty good. Anyway, Nick, as you know, I'm leaning towards one Naruto and One Piece because, but I'll let you know if I change my mind. Okay.
All right.
But of course, I really do want to do Kingdom Hearts Star Wars. What would happen if Sora was in
Mm.
Star Wars?
I can see him being a Jedi.
Yeah. Imagine him with the Keyblade and a lightsaber.
That'd be awesome.
Uh, and Obi-Wan. I could see Obi-Wan being what? Knowing about Keyblades?
Yeah, and Yoda.
Yeah. Well, I'm done. Well, I'm done. I'll talk to
All
you
right.
later.
See you next week.
See you next week.